this is a huge jump that I had with a client last year. They had an e-com store doing $686,000 a month. Okay. I came in and I was like, dude, we can get less orders and I can just grow the business a lot faster. Okay. What does he sell? He sells jewelry. Okay. So what did I do? I took the business and they sell like watches, Omegas, Rolexes, stuff like that. Okay, high-end, $30,000, $40,000, $100,000 watches, Hublots, stuff like that. I go into his business and the first thing he says to me is this. He's like, dude, we can't get our ads to scale. We're spending about $11,000, $12,000 a day. I can't push past that. And I was like, interesting. So I'm looking at all his ads, I'm looking at all his stuff, and I'm like, what did I do? I went into the store as a consumer, okay? First thing I get is an email pop-up. It was for $400 off. So $400 off your first watch. This was the first journey that I can take. I join his list. I get one email for only 3 days. And I'm like, dude, why are you not hammering them after that? He's like, oh, I don't want to spam people. I'm like, oh, here we go, another one. Okay. So I decided to add more emails to the welcome sequence, which I'll just put WS here, plus 4 days. I added 4 more emails, and then I added in daily blasts. Okay, what did I do in these emails? The daily blasts, I sent them to their phone number. I'll tell you why about this in a second. Welcome sequence plus 4 days. This added about an extra 10% to the rev just by adding a couple emails on. Okay, because people want to be more nurtured, want to see reviews and people having the watch and whatnot. And the emails would be dynamic to what they were looking for. So we set up this whole dynamic email sequence to where if the watch that they were looking at was X watch, we found social proof and put that in the emails. We did custom flows for each one. It was absurd. It took forever, but it was good. Okay, that was the first way I came in. Second thing I did was after I'm in this ecosystem, I then went to checkout. I go through checkout and I realized this one problem that he had. He had no phone number at checkout. Would you guys go to a Shopify store and drop 30 grand on something? Probably not. You'd want to call and talk to somebody. So I go to checkout and there's no phone number. And I call Roddy and I'm like, yo, dude, why is there no phone number here? He's like, nah, dude, we don't like the phone. We don't like people calling us and shit. And I was like, dude, they're calling you because they want to spend money. He's like, I just never hired anybody to do that. I don't have a call center. I don't have this person that I could get in-house. My sales guys are already busy enough. I said, dude, they're not that busy. I said, your salespeople, how many calls they make a day? He's like, they make 25, 35 calls a day. Just to the emails. I'm like, bro, that's not enough fucking calls. 25, 30, that is baby numbers. I said, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them in a round robin. Okay, we're gonna put little, this is like Bob. We're gonna put little Bobs. We put little stick figures here and we're gonna put them on the phones. So what did I do? I go to the top of the checkout, I add a phone number. The next day, Roddy calls, he's like, bro, you gotta cut this shit out. The phone's ringing all day. My guys are swamped. Yeah, we're getting sales, but this guy wants to go on his lunch break. He can't go on his lunch break. I said, bro, we'll just hire one extra person to let these guys eat lunch, okay? We'll let them eat lunch, we'll get one more person. And then I let it run for the first 15 days of the next month. And I literally was able to get a higher AOV and more revenue in 15 days than he did the whole last month. So not everything in your business is about ads. It's about strategy. It's about looking at the customer journey. It's about looking at all these other numbers that you're hitting in your business. Not everything is about ads. And then I stretch his ad spend. What does that do to his ad spend now that he's doubling revenue on less orders? Smaller fulfillment. I can cut costs a little bit on logistics. And my ROAS just doubled on my ads. Yes, because what happened was this, and I did all this, was I said, dude, once they buy here, just get the card, sell, and then wait 5 minutes. And have whoever is the dead leg call them again. They already bought. Why are we calling them again? You just bought a Rolex. You got a wife? You know anybody else? This was just the referral call or the upsell to get the woman something. Like the whole angle on the phone, and I made the script was, dude, I'm happy you bought from us, but don't be selfish. Get your girl some shit. And that was the whole angle. And we were able to scoop up more money there to where the AOV's higher, so there's less orders. Okay? Does that make sense? Thumbs up.